Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 or Marasai426, and today I have finally obtained the DX Burst driver. However, this is the Korean version. So yeah, first of all, I just came back from a department store and there was just like only one left with two Burst Busters. Now I was in a dilemma whether to buy them both or just one of them. So since there was only one belt left, I decided to buy this one, and maybe for the Burst Buster I'll try to get the Japanese version or just order it after my military. Now this is the Korean version, so there are some differences. First of all, overall the box design is different. I'm not gonna show, well, I guess I should show you the box, but so yeah, so we'll go with the box first. This is what you get. So let's show you the box. It says DX Boss driver. Basically, the funny thing is that when I was trying to search for this on the internet in a Korean website, I typed in the English version saying DX Burst driver, and it gave me the Japanese version, and it was like $150 since it was directly imported. So that's not gonna happen to me. Then finally I had to just type in Kamen Rider O's in Korean, and this showed up. So yeah, prices are the same in the internet and the department store because they never do discounts in these kind of toys. Funny thing. So yeah, the gimmicks are exactly the same. The design's exactly the same. The way it's just the way how it's said in Korean, it was kind of different because when English, there's no problem, you actually say burst, but however, when in the Japanese version, they called it boss or boss driver. So basically, but in Korea, when you say boss, that means it sounds like the transportation bus. So, and then you put driver next to it, it's a bus driver. It's like, well, it was kind of difficult to search, so they had to do for the BARTH sound like, so yeah. So yeah, that's my story. Here's the front side showing all the 6 LEDs. Comes with 2 medals. Here's a picture of Kamen Rider Burst. Side part, back side explaining all the gimmicks in Korean. This side, well, bottom side not much, and then the upper side upside down. So yeah, this is it. I already took out the components, as you just saw. This is what you get. You get, first of all, 2 cell medals. You get the crab cell medal. The quality is the same, I believe, as the Japanese versions. And you get the scorpion. And let's see. Put these over here. And you get the burst driver itself. Now, the overall driver itself is just one solid piece, so you can detach the belt straps and the belt buckle for the backside. Now, the reason I was really suffering to get this one is that Kamen Rider Burst is my favorite, but I never really explained why he was my favorite because, first of all, his belt gimmick and overall his way of design is based on those Japanese capsule toy machines. Basically, they call it gashapons, I believe, in Korea and Japan, I believe, but those capsule toy machines where you put the coins in, you spin it, and the prize comes out. I really love those stuff. I got a ton of those magic rings for Kamen Rider White Wizard's belt, and I was trying to get the lock seats, but it didn't happen this time. But every time I go to Japan or somewhere there's like a lot of these capsule toy machines, I always go for it. So that's why I really love Kamen Rider Burst. Or yeah, he's my favorite. One of my favorite, but he takes the top place. So yeah, overall, the reason I also went for the Korean version is that yesterday I saw a video who actually bought the Korean version of the Kamen Rider, the Metal driver, and surprisingly there were no changes in the sound effects. So I thought, okay, this is it, I'm going to get it. And when I got this, I tested a few out. Yeah, I guess that was the thing. I guess Bandai Korea got criticized by Japan or a lot of people about the changing sound effects. So I guess starting from Kamen Rider Forza, they decided not to do that anymore. So for those who missed a few toys from Kamen Rider Forza, like the food droids or other belts or stuff, come to Korea. There's like a lot of stock in them now. So this is your chance. I might actually get some food droids this time if I get the chance after the military. Of course, that's 2 years later, so I highly doubt it, but still. Yeah, so this is your chance. So now let's get into the build itself. Now I said overall design is the same. This takes in 3 AAA batteries. It's not, you don't need a screw for this. As a start, let's turn it on. There's the on-off switch here. Wait a second. Oh, here we go. The sound effect, I guess that's the same. When you buy this thing should be opened. So yeah. Now, as in the show, how they transform. If you just leave it, it's gonna be like that. So that's it. The transformation is complete. So, well, at this point in the show, of course, he puts another coin in this right away to use as weapons, but in this one, it'll go for cell burst right away. So we have to take this one out and then put it back again. So I'm just gonna rotate this one, and then we can use it here. Now, here's my issue. This is the Korean version, which they did some modifications still before Forza. I'm just going to show you how different the sound effects are. I mean, the basic, sounds are exactly the same, but the way how they say the words are in a different accent, I guess, more of a Korean accent instead of Japanese. So I'll show you what that means. So we're going to go for, I believe, drill arm first. So it doesn't matter if you close this or not. Okay, if you leave it for a while, it will shut off by itself. So I hope I didn't, turn it off entirely. Anyway, so the first weapon will be drill arm, so we'll go for that. Okay, I forgot to explain. After like a few certain seconds, I believe 30 or 40 seconds, it will turn off by itself, like the transformation. So we'll go for the drill arm right away. You don't need to close this, by the way. You can just do this and it'll do it. But still, as short accuracy. Now, as you just heard, it says that's basically just saying in Korean. In the Japanese version, basically it will say 도리를 so that's the issue I'm having right now. I love the belt itself, but the sound effects are just giving me a pain in the butt right now. So we'll go all through them. I do like the LED effects. And next should be crane arm. Now, I've been spinning this. It's kind of difficult to tell when it's going to do it, but it's basically, it kind of looks random, but if you actually have the belt, you know what I mean, basically. Now, I'm just going to do this without closing it. It will still work. Now, they try to do it as, as like similar as the Japanese way how they say it, but they just couldn't, personally. As you can see, like shovel arm and cutter wing, they didn't really have the delay of saying, like in Japanese, like shovel arm and then cutter wing. Like, not like that, they just went cutter wing, that's it. So yeah, I think there's one more left, which is the purple. Some say pink, but I go for purple. Now we have one more. So if we put this in here right away, I believe we'll just do it like this. And then Okay, so you have to do it right away. There should not be anything here at the moment. So that was the cell burst. I'm just gonna take these out now. Of course, in the show, once he takes out the last one here, the transformation is off. Usual Kamen Rider toys, they don't really go for the sound effects for the detransformation. But I would have loved to see that on this build. But still, yeah. Overall, I bought this because of the belt. I'm gonna this is just for display for me, to be honest. I'm not gonna I usually instantly take out my Sengoku driver, Genesis driver, and just play with them sometimes, just try them out. I usually do that sometimes, but this one I'm just gonna keep it as just for the belt. I'm not gonna turn this on that often. It just went off. Now that's, yeah. So for those who are non-Korean or outside of Korea, one precaution is that if you're gonna buy toys in Korea, Kamen Rider toys in Korea that are series of Kamen Rider double and O's, buy it on your own risk. They will change the sound effects. When I mean sound effects, it's like the words, the way how they say, the pronunciation of the sound effects. All the explosion noise, those are okay. It's just the way how they say it. So buy it on your own risk. If you go to YouTube and just check the Metal Driver Korean version, there is one. I think it's a kid who did it, but still shows the sound effects. It's a kid who doesn't even know how it works. He just played around with it, but still, if you hear the sound effects, I believe there's no changes in that. So, Force A toys, if you're looking for them and you happen to be in Korea, go for it. They're all okay, except the boxes will look different. So that's one thing. That's all. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. Hope this was informative. Leave any comments that could help me improve my videos, or any advices, or any other toy requests. So yeah, thank you for watching, and let's hope we can meet again. Thank you.